Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of October 2024. So, first card out for you is Carrying Connections in reverse. Some of you may be feeling a sort of longing at this time towards a certain connection in your life. And there could be some distance there. It could even be a separation that had occurred, like an ex or old friend, or maybe even somebody who passed away that you're really missing at this time. So I see you navigating those feelings. I'm just being honest, I don't sugarcoat readings. I'm seeing those feelings that you may be dealing with at this time. There could be some other tension in other relationships of yours, trying to figure things out, things like that. And some of you may even be dealing with feelings of a little bit of like loneliness or friendship relationship issues. So that's just what the Caring Connections card means in reverse. It feels like at this time you're really navigating your partnerships and friendships, which is totally in alignment with what's going on. Astrologically, the sun is in the sign of Libra, which rules over all of our relationships, our closest partnerships as well as our open enemies, and our friendships and everything in between. So we definitely see strong energies around that. And not to mention, we do have the new moon solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd. So this energy is just really strong in general at this time. So any relationship in your life or lack thereof, that is very emotional for you, and there's still some emotions that need to be dealt with in relationships, it's definitely going to come through in October, because we go from Libra to Scorpio, and Scorpio is a sign of like death, rebirth, and it like takes that to a whole new level. So yeah, any relationship problems you have right now seems to be like the star of the show, and these feelings are going to bubble up to the surface. But here's the thing. If you're like in alignment with yourself and process your feelings very well, it shouldn't be a hard month for you, But if there are any feelings lingering beneath the surface that need to be dealt with, it is going to come out this month. I'm just telling you that right now. Okay, we have Earth coming through as your overall spiritual theme and message, and you are an earth sign, so this is very in alignment with you. The spirit of earth itself is acting as like a close guide for you. It's asking you to stay connected to Mother Nature, spend time in Mother Nature, and also be like a sort of guardian for the earth, earth energy. Some of you may be getting into gardening, getting some houseplants, wanting to hike or swim or do something naturey a little bit more. And then this could even be involved with like taking care of pets, taking care of children, taking care of your own health. In fact, I am actually seeing an increased focus on your health. Okay, some of you may be not necessarily dieting. I hate the word dieting, but making overall lifestyle changes for the better. I think that is really empowered for you at this time. So some of you are, trying to just be more active, or something in your life may be forcing you to be active. Like, for example, if you have a dog that you're taking care of, maybe you have to take that dog on several walks a day, and that's keeping you up and active. Or, maybe one of your friends is like really into health. So anytime you hang out with them, like you have to eat healthy, whatever. And that may be really inspiring for you to be around. So I do see an inspiration for you to take better care of yourself, which is fantastic. We have why, just the card, why? Why is this happening? A lot of pondering, a lot of in your head, just trying to, I don't know. It definitely feels like you're very curious at this time. Some of you may be reading, learning, studying, just things that you're interested in, not even things that you necessarily need to study or look into. It's just like, let me ponder this some more. Let me see where this thought takes me. Then we have the owl and hop with wisdom. Yes, you guys are very intelligent. I can see that. There's a lot of reading. I don't know why reading is standing out to me this month. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but anytime I have a question in my mind, I always Google it. And then sometimes those Googles lead me to a whole like world of discovery and asking more questions, buying books on certain subjects. And I see you following a similar journey where you become interested in something new, perhaps, and you just become like obsessed with it and want to like watch everything there is to watch on the subject, read everything there is to read on the subject. So that's really cool. Some of you may even feel tempted to share your wisdom with others, like in the workplace. You may be teaching or training others, or you feel guided to do that or go down that road. So some of you may be in a career where you're like consulting or managing or teaching others. or tempted to do something like that on the side, even like writing your own book on a subject or something like that. I don't know. This sort of intellectual academic energy is coming out, even if it's not like you're like in the academic world, even if it's just self-driven education and learning. I see that coming through strongly. Some of you may even be making extra money by tutoring or teaching other people things, or maybe you're just doing that for fun, very cool. The spirit of Earth is actually looking to you as this like Earth guardian, and this feels like a spiritual calling of yours. You have this desire, this drive in you to pass down knowledge to others and also be a student of life itself and constantly keep learning yourself. So we're going to pick 9 cards, 2 rows of 3, to go over this month overall and get some further clarity. First card out is the 5 of Water in reverse. This is actually a great card in reverse, especially coming out as the first card. It definitely feels like you are happy. There could be news that an ex or an old friend is happy in some way, like maybe they got into a new relationship and you're not feeling any bad type of way about it at all. You're actually very happy for them and it warms your heart to hear it. So I definitely feel like some good healing has taken place and you're at a place where you're just, happy to have the experience. Any resentments or grievings from the past are beyond you now. You've worked through it, which is really great. We have the 2 of air coming out, protecting your peace, not necessarily wanting to hop into something big and dramatic just the second. You could be focused on yourself at this time, protecting your heart, protecting yourself. And I really do feel like if there's any relationship or anything going on that is just too much drama or too much not knowing, you're probably going to feel less likely to want to involve yourself with it or keep yourself involved with it, which is why I feel like the Caring Connections card is coming out in reverse, which can often be a indicator of some sort of separation or like rejecting a certain friendship or connection. You just, want to be a little bit more selfish at this time. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you know yourself well and you can communicate that effectively. And then right next to that, we have the 8 of air in reverse, which can show being a little bit stuck in your head. I'm not going to lie. So that's one thing I would look out for if I were a Virgo this month is trying to ground myself. And I feel like that's why Spirit Earth is coming out and saying, hey, like get yourself in nature and on like a fitness health routine, because being very much in your physical body like that really helps balance things out, especially in this day and age where all of us are so wrapped up in the internet and so much analytical thinking all the time, logical thinking all the time. We're even trained, like taught as a young person, that our consciousness resides in our brain. And yes, it can reside in your brain, but it can also reside in your heart, in your gut, in your body. And I feel like a lot of us, really suffer in modern society, like being so wrapped up in like all this relationship drama and internet drama and what's going on and blah, 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 very much in our brains and not enough in our bodies. And so this month you have a calling from Mama Earth, saying, hey, like get yourself more involved in the physical life again, go out dancing, do some yoga, go for a run, start being a runner, do things like that. I feel like that would be the best thing you could do as a Virgo this month for yourself, is to drop down into your physical body and challenge yourself in that way. You might not feel confident in your dancing. You may be so out of breath as a runner. You may be so bad at stretching, but, dropping down and being into your physical body will really, really help you. If you don't do this, I really do feel like you may be a little bit prone to overthinking, overly stressing and worrying this month. So it's a good idea to do those things. Second row of card out, we have the Ace of Air in reverse. A new beginning is wanting to come in, and I feel like you're wanting a new start as well, specifically a new direction, wanting to hear back about some exciting news in your life. Like, oh, okay, you got this job, or you're approved for this apartment or this house, or, something like that. Or like, oh, this person wants to be in a relationship with you, that sort of beautiful new start, new beginning that you're desiring. You may be sort of waiting for that to happen. Center of your spread, 6 of fire, success. Yes, it will happen. It definitely will. I feel like this is a celebration card. Like there's success here and present for you, coming back and being on your high horse, ready to tell people the good news. And this is the center of your spread. It's the success card. I love it for you guys. Wow. Really, really beautiful. Seven of Fire right after that, a nice progression going from 6 to 7 of Fire. And this shows defending your position in life. And look, this unicorn, they're at a very high peak. You know, they've made it very far in life. They've cultivated a lot of success and accolades for themselves. And the Seven of Fire shows those times in our life where we have to defend what we've built and protect it, even if we're on unfair ground and being attacked unreasonably by the people around us or by life itself. You know, you're not going anywhere. And also the Seven of Fire can show you sort of feeling the need to defend people who don't have as much or who cannot defend themselves. So I definitely foresee some heated political debates and things like that in your future for sure. But yeah, this is interesting. I feel like you're in a successful position essentially, and you're trying to maintain that successful position and not lose momentum in it. We have the Ten of Fire. Yeah, see, but this is the thing. It's a lot to juggle. You know, it's a lot to juggle to keep yourself moving forward at this momentum. And I feel like that's why you're a lot less likely this month to sort of tolerate drama in relationships or draining things in relationships, even if it's your own drama, even if, you know, it's something that you need to work on. You may not necessarily be at a capacity right now to work on yourself in that way. So you may just sort of, you know, reject certain connections altogether. That's one thing I would look out for as well if I was a Virgo this month. We have the Four of Air. Yes, there's a need for rest here, especially this coming out next to the Ten of Fire. Guys, don't burn yourself out this month, okay? Take it easy a little bit. Like, keep moving forward for sure. And I get it. Like, you're on a roll when it comes to being productive, taking care of your responsibilities, moving forward in life for sure. You're heading in a good direction here. But don't burn yourself out in the process, okay? And then final card out, Temptation in reverse. This is, again, a good card in reverse. This is the Devil. And when it comes out in reverse, it does show you breaking out of some more negative patterns and addictions, codependency patterns, things like that. And again, I feel like there is a lot less tolerance you have towards being mistreated, misused, or towards anything like really, really draining in your life. You're just not really feeling like you have the time or energy, which is a good thing. And yeah, I really love this. And this coming out underneath the Seven of Fire, I think you are standing up for yourself against anybody who is trying to be overly, I don't know, just like cruel or not fair to you. You're definitely defending yourself. Some of you may even be speaking up against the mistreatment of others. Like, for example, if one of your friends, you feel like they're like abusing their dog, you're going to speak the heck up about it this month, you know? If like you have a sibling or somebody who's not treating their child with respect, you may be speaking the heck up about it this month. I am seeing something like that coming through, you know, something that bothers you about how somebody's treating somebody else. And you're being an advocate for the person who's being mistreated. So that may occur at some point this month for you. You may find yourself in that position. But other than that, I do feel like you are really just focusing on your own success right now, getting healthy, and feeling this sort of spiritual drive to give back. So it's really cool. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this month to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Next weekend, I will be posting the quarterly readings, so that would cover October, November, and December. So definitely subscribe to see that. Plus, we got the weekly readings every single week. So make sure you're subscribed for all of that. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.